Before starting, make sure you have purchased the ingredients or a kit to help you make the beer. Start by gathering 1.25 gallons and putting it into a pot. Bring the pot to heat. Put the grains into the mesh bag. Steep grains in the mesh bag. Just think of this as making tea with barley malt steep. Tie the mesh bag to the handle of the pot. After 10 minutes, remove the grain and discard. These grains will add desired color, flavor, aroma, and body to our finished beer. Once removed, bring the pot to a vigorous boil. Add the malt extract to the pot.
To prevent scorching, remove from heat. Stir the mixture thoroughly.
Next, add the hops and bring to a boil. Take advantage of the time that you have to begin to sanitize all of your equipment.
The rule is 1 tablespoon of sanitizing solution per gallon of water.
Fill the jug with a gallon of water. This jug is where the beer will be when it's fermenting. Once the jug is full, add the cap and shake thoroughly. The goal is to cover the entire surface of the container. Pour the sanitization fluid into a tub with all the equipment that will come in contact with the beer. Turn off the heat to prevent scorching and add the second bag of hops. Stir the hops, then bring the liquid back to a boil. Fill the sink with cold water to prepare an ice bath for the worth. Turn off the heat, add the hops, and stir for one final time. Cover the kettle and bring it over to the sink so it can cool. The ideal temperature for the worth is between 60 and 70 degrees. Next, take the sanitized pump and tube to create a siphon. The next step is to siphon the cool worth from the kettle into the jug. There will be some trub, which is naturally occurring but gross looking hop malt sludge, at the bottom of your kettle. Try to leave as much of that behind as possible. Getting the siphon going was an extremely difficult task. Once the siphon gets working, this is what it should look like. Next, aerate the worth. Cover the fermentator with a sanitized screw cap, then rock gently and back and forth for a few minutes
to slosh some air in. Next, add the yeast packet. Make sure you use sanitized scissors to cut open the packet. Then, pour it into the jug of worth.
Now, seal the fermenter. Fill the sanitized airlock with approximately 1 tablespoon of sanitized solution or tap water. Move the fermentation jug into a dark room. The ideal temperature is between 60 and 70 degrees. Roughly 2 weeks after brewing day, it is now time to bottle the beer. Use a clean plastic jug to sanitize all the gear you will need for the day. The gear includes the auto siphon and hose, bottle filler, and all of the bottles, plus about 20 bottle caps, just in case you drop a few. Don't forget, you need to sanitize the bottles as well. Connect one end of the hose to the auto siphon and the other end of the hose to the bottle filler. Remove the lid from the fermentation jug.
Once it's open, you'll get a strong aroma of beer.
Bottling beer can be extremely tricky, and you may need a helper. Use the siphon to fill up the bottles. Have the helper hold the bottom of the bottle to keep it steady. While the helper holds the bottom of the bottle, have the other person pump the siphon in order to get a flow of beer going into the bottle. Once the bottle is almost full, about an inch from the top, pull up on the bottle filler to stop the flow. Add 1 carbonation drop per bottle. The gas created by this mini fermentation process will be absorbed by the liquid since it can't escape from sealed bottles. Place the sanitized bottle cap on the capper. Place in the middle of the bottle, then press down both arms, then release, and the cap should be crimped tightly. Repeat this process on all the remaining bottles. Keep the filled capped bottles at room temperature for approximately 1 to 2 weeks to let the beer carbonate. Enjoy your beer!